Have you ever been worried about getting scammed out of your hard-earned money when going into your first production run as a sportswear brand? So learn from me so that you don't have to make these same mistakes. I've been burnt before, and I've seen others who have been burnt, and I've learned how to detect scams before they come up. So why should you be more cautious about how to proceed? What are these scams? Well, let's get into number one, which is definitely going to be what I would consider the bait and switch fabric trick. This is essentially when a manufacturer will present to you a phenomenal product somewhere along the way because you've received the sample, you love the fabric, you really see it as high quality, and you understand that the fabric is the core defining feature of what makes a product high quality. You put an order in, and then when it comes to the pre-production sample, all of a sudden, maybe they don't even tell you, they just completely change out the fabric on you and it does not feel the same at all. Upon closer inspection, you know for a fact that it's not. And the number one reason why manufacturers do this is because the fabric is the biggest cost of goods sold for them when they're pricing up a product. When you move into bulk production, ask for shipping samples. Scam number two that I typically see is going to be the fake certification scam. As a brand, you're going to come in and you're going to be requesting certifications from your manufacturer. Make sure that the name that's on the certification is the name of the factory, the official name of the factory that you're working with. Scam number three is the disappearing deposit trick, which essentially means you've just gotten into contact with a manufacturer. They've given you an offer that's too good to be true. And what they'll ask you is, we'll give you unlimited samples for free, but just make a deposit on the order. And then as soon as you make the deposit, they're going to ask you by wire transfer. That way, it's very difficult to undo that transaction and they just disappear. So how do you protect yourself against this? If the manufacturer that you're dealing with doesn't have an online presence, they're not prevalent in the industry, then that should tell you everything you need to know about the manufacturer. When you're starting off with a manufacturer, the best place to go might be for Alibaba or some sort of way to protect the deposit that you're giving. Try to pay it through PayPal, try to pay it through credit card, try to pay it through the Alibaba trade assurance policy. That way, if anything goes sideways, you can at least ask for your money back. Scam number four is what I see as the hidden fees and the last minute cost trap. When you engage with a supplier, they should have clarity over what you're paying for and what it is that you're going to be charged for. When you engage with a supplier, ask them, what am I paying for? Nothing in life is going to be free. But if a manufacturer is purposely leaving out information and making it seem as if the price that they're giving you is all-inclusive, believe me, as soon as you get through the door, unless as soon as you make the deposit, that price is going to go up. Scam number five is the fake factory scam. This is essentially where you meet someone online. Maybe there's a profile on Instagram, on TikTok, on wherever, and they claim to be a specific factory, but they have difficulty proving to you that this is the case. And it's so easy with Instagram and social media to present yourself as something that you're not. Scam number six is going to be the quality downgrade scam. Last but not least is the intellectual property scam. As designers, as brands, we work our butts off to create quality designs that are unique and add value to the market. And when we share our designs with manufacturers across the globe, well, chances are their intellectual property standards may be much looser than ours. So what should you do if you feel that you're in the middle of a scam? If you can rescind payments, try to do that. Number two, make and document all communication from the past. Make sure that you report all scams so that other people can know about your scams and it may just get your issue resolved. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please consider smashing a massive thumbs up. Guys, I say this from the very bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Fittdesign TV. Until next week's episode, stay awesome.